Welcome back to Yes Video, where we dive deep into the most fascinating stories behind your favorite films. Some movies entertain us, make us laugh, or even inspire us. But what if I told you that some of the biggest films in history have shockingly dark origins? From tragic inspirations to disturbing behind-the-scenes events, today we're counting down the top 5 movies that had unexpectedly dark origins. Before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing movie content. And remember, you can watch incredible films anytime on Yes Video for just $25 a month. Now, Sam will continue the video. Let's get started.
The Exorcist. It's no surprise that The Exorcist is one of the scariest films ever made, but what's truly terrifying is the real story behind it. The film was inspired by a real-life exorcism that took place in 1949, involving a 14-year-old boy known as Roland Doe. His case was so disturbing that priests claimed he displayed violent behavior, strange voices, and even levitated. The church kept the details secret for years, but reports suggest over 30 exorcisms were performed on him. But the darkness didn't stop there. The production itself was cursed, several actors were injured, a fire destroyed the set, and even 2 cast members died before the movie premiered. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, one thing's for sure. This film's origins are just as terrifying as the movie itself. A Nightmare on Elm Street. A Nightmare on Elm Street introduced us to Freddy Krueger, one of horror's most iconic villains. But did you know his origins are based on a real-life mystery? Director Wes Craven got the idea after reading reports of young men in Southeast Asia who died in their sleep. These refugees, mostly from Cambodia, claimed they were having terrifying nightmares and refused to sleep. Some even died suddenly in their beds, leading doctors to coin the term Asian death syndrome. This bizarre real-life event inspired Craven to create a villain that attacks people in their dreams, and thus, Freddy Krueger was born. It turns out the true horror wasn't just in the movie, it was happening in real life. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of the most disturbing horror films ever made. But what's even creepier? It was inspired by a real killer. The movie's infamous villain, Leatherface, was loosely based on Ed Gein, a real-life murderer from the 1950s. Gein was known for digging up corpses and making furniture, clothing, and masks out of human skin. When police raided his home, they found chilling evidence of his crimes, including a mask made from a real human face. While the Texas Chainsaw Massacre takes a lot of creative liberties, its connection to one of history's most twisted criminals makes it all the more terrifying. The Conjuring, 2013. The house was haunted by the spirit of Bathsheba Sherman, a woman accused of practicing witch. The Conjuring is a terrifying supernatural horror film, but its true origins are even more unsettling. The movie is based on the real-life Perron family, who claimed to have experienced years of paranormal torment in their Rhode Island home. The infamous demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren, the same investigators behind the Amityville horror, were brought in to help, according to them, craft and sacrificing infants in the 1800s. While skeptics have questioned the details, members of the Perron family still insist that what happened in that house was pure evil. The horror wasn't just limited to the Perrons. Actors and crew members from The Conjuring also reported experiencing strange events on set, like unexplained noises, shadowy figures, and even a mysterious fire breaking out without cause. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, one thing is certain: this film's real-life origins are as terrifying as its fictional scares. Finding Nemo. Not every dark origin story belongs to a horror film. Even Finding Nemo, one of Disney and Pixar's most beloved movies, has a surprisingly tragic inspiration. Director Andrew Stanton came up with the idea for Finding Nemo after experiencing a deep personal loss. The story was inspired by his own fears and struggles as a father, particularly the pain of losing a loved one. But that's not the only dark aspect. Biologists have pointed out that in real life, if a clownfish lost its mate like in the film, it would undergo a shocking transformation. It would change genders. Of course, Pixar left that part out, but knowing the personal grief that inspired Finding Nemo adds a layer of real emotion to this animated classic. What makes this even darker is that marine biologists warn about clownfish populations decreasing due to human interference, partly because of Finding Nemo's popularity. After the film's release, demand for clownfish as pets skyrocketed, leading to overfishing and habitat destruction. In a way, Finding Nemo unintentionally contributed to the exact kind of environmental loss it warned about.
And there you have it, the top 5 movies that had unexpectedly dark origins. Sometimes, the stories behind the movies are even scarier than the films themselves. Which of these surprised you the most? Or do you know another film with a shocking backstory? Let us know in the comments. And remember, you can watch incredible movies anytime on Yes Video for just $25 a month. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing movie content. Until next time, keep watching and stay curious.